Yes, you forgot to update the title before they went live. Oh, well. All right, we are up and running, folks. Hello, Internet. How we doing? So, Tommy was going to be on until later, so we're starting a little later than usual. We still wanted to start early before 9 because we have stuff to talk about. Something I wanted to talk about yesterday, and then a bunch of Blockies updates that have nothing to do with us on the Weibo because there's nothing on the Weibo at the moment, but other stuff. So, first and foremost, I have a couple of animal stories. One is just a what the hell, and the other is, oh hey, cool, that happened. So this morning at 4 o'clock, I woke up just because. I got up, saw that my dad was looking around trying to figure out what was making noise. He thought something was making noise in the bedroom or on our porch or somewhere like underneath the house. Eventually, he looks out the front door, and what does he find? 2 cats laying in our driveway, howling and hissing at each other. Now, one of them is one I at least recognize that has been around. It's a black and white one. I could not tell what the other one was. But these 2 cats, for whatever reason, just decided to park themselves in our driveway at 4 o'clock this morning and then have an argument about who was there first and who needed to piss off and find somewhere else to be in the neighborhood at 4 o'clock in the morning. Which is just one of those, like, what the fuck is happening? Like, they were clearly upset at each other. They weren't upset at me or my dad, because we had our front door open, we didn't have our screen door open. And there was, like, a porch and a gate and a little bit of distance between us and the cats. So they clearly didn't give a shit about us. And we weren't trying to get their attention or anything. We were just watching all of this unfold and just seeing the 2 of them just lay there and just be mad at each other. Because neither one of them were like, no, you leave. No, you leave. No, you leave. It's like, what the fuck is happening? Never seen something like that ever happen before. It was a moment. But the other one, which is a little bit more fun, was throwing out some stuff off the back porch earlier today. This is like kind of late in the afternoon. Toss it out. When it landed, I heard something rustle back off into the forest behind our house, and lo and behold, it was a deer. It's not like an extreme rarity around where I live, but it's still one of those like, oh, hey, cool, a deer. It was either a young one or a female because there was no horns on it that I could tell. It was like, oh, hey, cool, a deer. Bye. It might be around for like another day or so before it just like goes to wherever the deer go around here. So yeah. That was the animal stories I wanted to tell. It was but yeah, just to talk about some stuff. I guess, oh boy, the thing I wanted to talk about that came out yesterday that just made me go, what? So, article came out from Bloomberg, not specifically from Jason Schreier, but from Cecilia Nastio, who I would assume is a colleague of Jason Schreier's. So, credibility here, like very high credibility. So this talks a lot about like Epic's current, like a little bit of background on what's going on with Epic at the moment. Some background stuff with Epic, the storefront, Fortnite, the whole shebang. What I've zeroed in on in this article that it just makes me go, huh? Is right here in this paragraph. So some quick background. Disney and Fortnite have had a deal for a while. I think they specifically say in this, it was like 2 years ago is when they initiated this deal. Don't see it offhand, but I want to say it was like 2 or 3 years ago. They initiated this deal because Disney wanted something in Fortnite. Now, they've been doing, skins and the like for Fortnite with various Disney related characters and Star Wars and Marvel, because those are technically under Disney, but they basically operate on their own with the usual executive meddling you can expect with both of those. Anywho, apparently we have a 3-game deal with Disney. Now bear in mind, that is a game deal, not a game mode within Fortnite. No, these are standalone games we're talking about here. And the first one is an extraction shooter with Disney characters. And apparently the internal look of it has not been great. Now, first and foremost, why the fuck is Fortnite making an extraction shooter? Like, I know why. Because we get on trends in the industry, and everyone has to take a shot at it because herd mentality in this industry, by God, it is so fucking strong. It's ridiculous. So there's that. Secondly, of all things you could do with Disney, of all the things that you could be like, well, we've got the roster of Disney characters, presumably that extends to Star Wars and Marvel, because again, this says Disney, and they specifically asked 4 people, I believe 3, I think it's like a mix of 4 employees, current and formal, about this, and they said Disney. They didn't say Marvel, they didn't say Star Wars, they said Disney. Which makes me think that we back? All right, we're back. But yeah, of all the things you could have with Disney, you're doing an extraction shooter? A very niche, hardcore gamer, like, genre. Because extraction shooters are not for a casual audience. They're for an incredibly hardcore, dedicated audience because that's what the fuck it is. It is for the sweats out there. That is what the genre is made for. So, like, why? And also, there's like 2 more of these, although there might not be, because apparently the third one of these has had assets that folks relocated from it to the first 2. Disney was not happy with Epic's timeline of developing games, and I kind of just stare at them and go, yeah, what the fuck did you expect? They're making Fortnite. They have to put so much work into making Fortnite. What do you expect? It takes a studio to keep one of these fucking things up and running. I can only imagine how much it takes Fortnite to keep Fortnite up and running, especially after, you know, they laid off 1,000 people recently. On top of the 800 people they laid off last year. Anyway. I'm just baffled by this, because I'm like, this seems like a cavalcade of poor decisions on all parties' account that is not going to end well. Because there is no way in hell that this is going to turn out good. I know this has the possibility, but also it's nothing at the current moment. It is everything and nothing because it doesn't exist yet, because we have nothing to go off of. So, yeah, I don't. This is not going to end well, folks. Like, apparently Marathon's doing good, but I feel like you have to, like, look at the underlying thing of Destiny is going poorly, and I'm like, as far as I've seen, all your Destiny folks have went over to Marathon and have more or less abandoned ship on Destiny. And that says volumes right there of like, maybe it's not that Marathon's doing good. It's that everyone has abandoned Destiny and moved over to Marathon. And it's gotten an influx of new people. And that's keeping Marathon afloat. But it probably means Destiny's probably dead soon. Which, like, it would not surprise me. It seems like they've been trying to get away from Destiny with Marathon for a while. So, we'll see. We do have Blocky's news, like I said, of the not on the Weibo accounts for IT. Because I'll show real quick. Don't have any new updates on the Weibo. We had some like, hey, here's folks doing some pictures and stuff with Mando figures. And somebody buzzing out the Legos to do a little ship thing for Mando and Grogu, which looks neat. But yeah, otherwise, no new updates. We might get some updates in an hour. We'll see. We didn't get Snow Solid Block today, just for those curious. But yeah. Blockies wise, here is Galaxy 2 minus the vanilla Vader. They just put the Chase Vader up, which there's a closer picture of it. It's clear blue. It's a Force Ghost Vader, or I don't know, a hologram Vader, however you want. It's a clear blue Vader. Make of it what you fucking will. I think someone jokingly, actually, because it's like, well, Vader was never a Force Ghost anyway, so it's a hologram. Because I called it a Force Ghost Vader because I'm like, it's a fucking clear blue Vader. It's probably going to be set to be a Force Ghost Vader. I can't wait for it the actual text of it to be Force Ghost Vader, and I'd go, they call it a Force Ghost! It's probably somewhere in all of the expanded universe of Star Wars that Vader was a Force ghost. Maybe this is the good guy Vader from an alternate timeline that I know exists somewhere in Star Wars canon that pretty sure isn't canon anymore in the multiversal variety. But anyway, it looks nice. It looks like the Chewie kind of has like it might be like a PVC kind of like neck fur basically around the head, give you some extra articulation. That's what I was seeing, which looked weird on the preview images we had before. Well, preview image, not images, we had before. Yeah, so there's that. The Bendable League. We gotta look at the lineup for Defenders 2 of the Bendable League. There it is. Look at all these figures for folks that no one gives a shit about anymore because that's like the worst possible versions of them. To their credit, you do get everybody, basically everybody important from that movie. Plus Mara for some reason. So, like, props to them. It's a full Justice League in one box. That's like the most positive thing I can say out of this. Yeah, there you go. I would desire anything else at this point. Like Blockies does like really great, amazing work. Their DC stuff, but the DC end of things has not been like the most amazing thing in the world. Like their first Defenders wave being basically just, here's all your movie Batman. Or all your basically cinematic Batman since the, TV series Batman wasn't a theatrically released movie, but here you go. Here's Adam West, Batman. With all the respective Batmobiles. And I'm like, okay, that's cute, but like, not really the most desirable thing in the world. And it's like, here's Snyder Justice League. And I'm like, who the fuck gives a shit about Snyder Justice League at this point? Like, really? You could have done the new Superman movie. You could have done, I don't know, pick a TV show. No, you had to go with the fucking DCU. I have to think that like that's got to be more popular in China than it is here. It's the only explanation I can have for like why this exists. I'm just hoping like either like a Defenders 3 and for God's sakes a Galaxy 1 so Frozen Stratos Corey can like be happy about DC and Blockies because they have done nothing he likes and I feel bad for him. And like I'm a little disappointed as well because I'm like Defenders is not like super hard my thing even though I think the Batmobiles are cute. The champion class stuff they've done is like, like they look neat. They look basically what a DC Rivals would look like with those characters, basically. So like they probably would go right at home with your Marvel Rivals figures from Blockies as well, but yeah. But yeah. Other updates. We got a couple of the a couple more vehicles for Blockies Transformers 3. I can't tell you who they are because I don't know. They pulling from IDW Designs. I know dick and all about IDW Transformers, so here's one, here's two. Make of that what you will. We also have an Ultraman one. For some reason, for the person posted these images, they didn't recognize that this was an Ultraman one, which is fine. I only know it because that head crest is Baltan. It's very distinctly Baltan's head crest, so Baltan Hot Rod. Cool. We got a look at all the five faces of the Quintesson for the Shining Wave. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5. I'm presuming that the thing can rotate, especially since these 2 pictures look to be at the same angle, basically. But yeah, the 5 faces of the Quintesson. Cool. And that should be it. Apparently somebody got a hold of or has got pictures of the trainer minifigure that's coming with the Lego Pokeball that we've seen. I think we've seen pictures of the Pokeball itself, or we've seen, I think we've seen information about the Pokeball, but not the Pokeball itself. But we've seen the picture of the trainer. For those curious, it's fire red, leaf green, red. But for some reason, they didn't have the head part for it, so it's just a blank head. I'm presuming it will have a head. But it's fire red, leaf green, red. Which, hey, cool. If they give us a polygraph. Why did I open scene? I opened the wrong thing. I went and opened the wrong thing. So I have to wait for Steam to attempt to open so I can close it. I do not desire Steam to be open at the moment. Oh, I about opened Star Rail instead of Zenless. But it being fire red, leaf green's cool. If we could get the Legos of like a Lego versions of basically the adventures starters, that would be cool. I don't expect that. I don't expect this to go beyond Gen 1. But a guy can hope. They can be like, here's red, here's blue, here's green. Like technically they've done Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise, but those are not minifigure scale versions of those characters. I hate to burst anyone's bubble with that set of 3 they put out. Those are not minifigure scale Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. They are not that fucking big. They are not supposed to be that big in any interpretation of Pokemon. Also, I forgot that they finally put up like the Tron Legacy figure. Or Hasbro put up the Tron Legacy figures. They're like $250 for like basically all 5 plus the bike, because like it's, God, what is it? It's $100 for Flynn plus the bike, and then it's $140 for the 4-pack of the bad guy, the human version of him that's older, the girl, and then not Tron. Brainwashed evil Tron. And I'm like, y'all fucking fumbled this, didn't you? Yeah, fumbled it so fucking bad. It's not even funny. Also, I need to see about audio for Zenless. It feels a little louder than normal. Give me 1 second. I'll transition here in a minute. I'm gonna futzel with the audio settings real quick. It's like, it sounds louder than it should be. There. Here. Okay, that should be better. All right, events. Events. This one. Okay. so we're just deploying multiple teams. The only character that's not a try I'll use is Alice for me. That's fine. So it's Alice plus Viv, Bernice plus Jane, and Nagwang and
Is that
Arya.
you?
I derped on the name. Let's see if I know how to play several characters at the same time. I wonder how much hot swapping I'm gonna have to do between these different squads.
Here it goes. Clear your mind. Solid hit. Score one to me. Notice me. Lord, it's time to settle this.
Okay. I'll make it painless.
Leave the car. Angelic spin. Angel ultimate. Wink, wink. I'm all ears. Not going to deal with you individually. Apologies. You can't run. Adjust your breathing. Plenty of stress to score. Healthy. Who dares get between me and Lord Finkel?
The final act begins now.
Right here, right now! This show's already together. Let's see. You're exposed now. Strike in an instant. Your weakness has been exposed. Ambush. You better not get my best.
Sure. Now, You're the prey.
This party is just getting started.
Hit him where it hurts.
Ensemble time. Keep up with the beat. Careful, Arya.
All right, good. I know how to play 6 characters at once. That's easy enough. I know what I'm doing. Hooray! Especially when it's like, besides Alice, I do not play any of those other characters that much. It probably became clear. I was like, I am not doing any of these characters the best, but bleh. We doing our best here. All trial aim uses except for 0 ambi. So it's Eve and Dylan, Trigger, 0 ambi, Cecilia, Seed. Rolling. 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 I don't know why I put there.
The best defense is a strong offense.
Switching to business. Yep.
Increase firepower.
You won't back down. Yep. Oops, I can't really control my strength.
Don't even try.
The verdict is unforgivable. Just you for a chat. Spot of material.
Engaging. The melody of combat.
How bad?
This bullet will reach its mark. All exits are now clear. Out of the way.
No good. Turn around. Smash them.
The target's weary.
Flip the switch. Wide open. Resolve. Now you pay. That moves too. Give him a full salvo, senior.
Lock on. Omen barrage. Fire!
Securing the perimeter.
I'm pulling on.
Quick shot.
Outside. Loyalty. I'm It's raining show! Peachy Newt! I'm improving shape! Come say hello to my bed!
Eradication mode active.
That one felt better, but it helped that I think I knew how to do a few more characters in there than I did others. Oh god, yeah, that was S+. Jesus. All trials. So, Suna and Arya.
Is that my cue?
My dream seems to
Ari
About
and
a little
Lucia.
late-night adventure.
And
Promise you'll
then
love it. Hey there, Delulu. I'll show you my real.
Zhao
Promise
and
to tell me if anything's
Shushong.
wrong, okay?
Xiaoguang. Okay. I know roughly how to play a lot of these.
I want to send all the bad guys flying! Yeah. Wait. Three, two, one. Yay! The show isn't over yet. Angel Ultimate. Wink, wink. Cut. Leave it to me. Pretty, right?
get behind me, Lucia.
Reverse shockwave. I am ready. I'll slumber in the mist. What do you need me to do? My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky. What the heavens? You're right. Get closer. That's better. Ensemble burn. What a grand entrance. True delusion. Right here, right now. Look at the camera. Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams.
I was wondering if it would preserve her install state, but it didn't.
Let's create the most beautiful stage! Wanna play a game? The name of the night and the
I was burning through Xiaoguang's like phase of that like super fast. Jesus. I could probably do a higher score multiplier, but I don't feel like it. I just want to run through the vent. I'll need to prove that I'm like really good at the game. Only S, not an S plus there. Ah, so all trial uses. So Kari and Lucia, Dylan and Funway, Yixuan and Fufu. Right. I love how so far it's like, we're only going to use 2 characters you actually own. Otherwise, we're using the trial versions of the characters, even if you do own them, because they're not good enough. I'm like, fair.
You're not big. Is it right?
Disappointing. Your fate is sealed.
Wanna play a game?
Make the earth tremble!
Hey, a complaint? Too late for that.
Tremble!
You deserve
Take this.
Clean it up. In the name of the night emissary.
So that was just a warm-up.
Are you satisfied with the service?
End this hatred!
As long as I'm getting S's, we are up. There goes internet. No, internet. No, internet. Why? All right, should be good. So Yishun Dylan, Miyabi Yanagi, Suna, and Xiaowang. Got it.
Your fate is sealed.
Without one for complaints. Spotted ethereal. Shout for help. Hello? This is the end for you. Cut. Scatter. My blade is already sheathed. I swear on my blade. A measure of steel slices the world through. My turn. Drifting. Let this sword array send you away.
Disappointing. Because evil shall be purged. Shift. Swift yet still. Scatter. Because
You're not a complaint. Too late for that. Is it my turn?
weakling.
Victory, the only option.
Leave such provocations don't go unanswered. Waste of time.
That's all well! Your spiral hammer! I'll be fine. The sword follows my well and winds howl in the heavens. Radiant cloud. Yeshun Guang of Yunquai Summit, breaking all illusions.
Take this. Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
The verdict is unforgivable. Cut. Forward. Turn around. Smash them. Got one for the plate. Got two for a shot. Cut. Spotted ethereal. Shot for help.
over.
I swear on my blade. I would have sent all the bad guys flying! A measure of steel slices the world through! Let this sword array send you away!
Disappointing.
Evil shall be purged!
I'm just popping ults left, right, and center at this rate.
Hello, this is the end for you! Let's see it!
Only one S plus. Darn. All even stages with at least... Guess I have to, like... boost up my score multiplier. Well, I guess that's the event. There. No, I didn't think so. Guess I might as well take care of this daily stuff real quick. Even though it all will reset Monday, so like... Also, they did decide to bird outfit. I wish it would, like, keep a certain outfit regardless of where you're at. Nope. Nope. Nope and nope. Wonder what those are anyway. Oh, we got those. So that's a pin. That's a tail. Earrings. Hat. Button. I'm not gonna worry about that stuff. Yeah. Have enough for new things for the shelf.
Take your time and look around. You're not looking for something weird, right? Like rainbow-colored black?
I'll have the fruits. Statue friend. Alarm clock. Alarm clock. Oh. You. A little nitro fuel buddy. Hot butt buddy. And a little cream pudding buddy. Alright.
Got something fun
I'm
in
super
mind?
interested in.
Let me know whenever.
Hey Charizard, how's it going? I guess I get that high score for the event. Probably boost the multiplier on the... Oh, you got an Easter gift. Nice. Oh, just 2x. Okay. Hey, nice. Got Goody and his little bear friend. Nice. Advanced movie ticket. Nice. What ticket for what? Oh yeah, I saw posts about that. Okay, that's cool. I saw that they were doing that, but that was like the most I looked into it. It was like, oh, they're doing a thing. Cool. Seeing the reminders, it's like, Nintendo's been spreading false leaks internally to weed out leakers, and I'm like, all right, cool. See if that means anything.
The best defense.
That's weird. You would think it would be the same.
Style one for complaint. Engage. Off balance.
My bullets are one with the wind.
Of course, which one of the two plays the sound for the combo between the two of them? Because that might be why one's quieter than the other to compensate for that.
I can't really control my strength.
Okay, that's not. Never mind. I was like, oh, it probably is quieter because the Tegasaur plays the combo sound. Oh, that's not the case.
Final warning.
Your journey ends with me.
You're not connected to power. Premiums.
Nothing slips through my defenses.
The enemy. Copy. Loyalty. You're up. Sound strategy.
Securing the perimeter. Get
Hello? This is end for you.
all exits are now sealed. The best defense is a strong offense.
Switching to business mode. Premiums.
Your journey ends with me. Target locked.
You can't escape my gaze.
Got my buttons confused. What was my score there? That's my best performing team. 24. I might not be able to get that. Oh well, I ain't the biggest deal. It's like a title. Not super concerned with getting everything in the game. I think you have to be mad, rich, and or both to be like, I'm gonna get everything and accomplish everything in a gotcha title. I'm like, you are asking for trouble, love.
Bear witness to the noble
Sorry,
principles of the
that's a
time-being
terrible
family.
decision.
Don't frighten me like that.
Also, much like one of the folks I follow, with all the different folks I follow and in Discords talking about metal card bots, I'm like, do I just break down and give this show a shot and see how it is? Because all the mechs and all the Transformers and stuff from that show have looked cool. I might give the show a shot. Because, like, it's... like, what's, like, the coolest one I've seen so far? Where's the vampire ambulance? There it is. This is probably, like, one of the coolest ones I've seen. Oh, up and yep, internet's dying as soon as I want to talk about something. Internet now, come back. Quit dropping frames. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. It's a vampire ambulance. With a scythe as a weapon. It's like, that looks cool. Like, all the Metal Carbot stuff I've seen has looked cool. And very, like, if you grew up with Transformers in, like, the 2000s, basically your like your Unicron trilogy stuff, like, a lot of the design aesthetics of this feels like a throwback to, like, 2000s Transformers. And apparently the guy writing this is, like, Digimon Brief Break's head writer, which from all I've heard, it's, like, fantastic. I didn't keep watching after, like, a couple episodes because I didn't keep up. That's on me. I think they're 5Ds' writer as well. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds' writer, and I'm like, oh, God. You're speaking me to the things I like, and you're saying the person wrote this show? Like, both shows? Because I've already, like, bookmarked, like, are we gonna quit? We gonna stabilize now? All right. But yeah, it's like, it's one of those times where I'm like, enjoying my Toku, I should mix in some anime. And I've got, like, anime stuff bookmarked. I just haven't, like, sat down to do it just because I haven't really felt like starting a show, especially if it's a longer one. Maybe that's something I also want to get SRWY done. Because I'm, like, close to the end. I'm almost done with, like, I think it's chapter 5 or 6 at this point. I forget which chapter I'm on. I'm almost done with one of them. That gets me closer to the game. I just kind of, I should really spend a day this week. Just, like, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna spend all day, like, burning through the rest of SRWY so I can finally be done with the game. I can stop being distracted and being like, oh, there's area missions. Let me level up some characters. Like, no. Take my crew I got. Go. Just go. Finish missions. Finish the game. Stop twiddling about with, like, trying to get units up and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break real quick and get up, walk around. We'll figure out what to do when I get back if Tommy is not on to do WrestleMania. So I'll be back in a bit, folks. Alright, I'm back. Guess since it's 10 o'clock, I will check Lucky's Weibo real quick. Ah, they're doing official pictures for the Star Wars Galaxy Wave. That'll make Corey happy, because that means it's probably out for the week. There's your Snow Trooper. And there's your Vader. I will toss these to Discord away. Since we didn't stream last night, I was in the chat for Geeky Sweetness. I do appreciate Corey being like, oh hey, Facemaker's here. We get to talk about all the news that he puts forward to us. I guess they actually do pull from the stuff I post in the Blocky or in the Soda Pop Discord chat. Check the Facebook. I've checking nothing there. Okay. I also did see that apparently Splatoon Raiders and Fortune's Weave got rated for PAGI, which is like the European video game ratings system. I think technically Raiders got a rating and then Fortress Weave got an updated rating, or Raiders got an updated rating and I think Fortress Weave got a rating, one way or the other. But yeah. I guess those will come out this year. Which, hooray! Hooray! Part of me is like, I could do trust event stuff, but I'd be like, that's not the most interesting thing in the world.
Don't frighten me like that!
Keep getting equipment for Zhu Yin, even though I'm not.
Bear witness
Testing
to
for
the noble principles of the Time Field family.
Astro. Nothing? Okay. Technically, it's like Partition 5 doesn't have the right skill, which is fine. I guess I might as well do Julian.
A perfect conduit. Wait over. Allow me.
Oh my.
Careful, right? I'll take the mic. Easy work. Yeah. Flip the switch. Hope you enjoy. you. Outside. Great timing. Yeah? Thought you red-handed. Yeah! Down strategy. We won't back down. Easy work. Oh, that's amazing. Please, don't resist. No escape.
I need like 2 more and then a lot more.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Don't frighten me like that. Standing by.
Who's on banner at the moment? How long are we? 3 more days, and then it's Cecilia and someone else. I don't remember. Should say here. Cecilia is a CN seed. Kind of funny that the Angel's Invitation stuff doesn't have a deadline, but like it comes back whenever the character is going to get rerun. So, the fun thing they've noted about this, because basically this is like, hey, pull all of the Angels of Delusion, and you get like a cell phone theme, and then get the dynamic wallpaper with the trio. But this is going to come back every time the Angels get rerun, so there's not really a this is not only for the first time, but now you can get them. That's cool. I honestly don't know what to do because I'm like, I don't want to do Slay the Spire. Because I did manage to get Ascension 0 Regent finally, but I haven't gotten Ascension 1 Regent. That's still missing on the timeline for me. It's the only thing I'm missing on the timeline. I've had a couple good runs with Regent on Ascension 1, but they've fizzled out at the final boss, which unfortunately sucks. I've also found out that if you get to Ascension 10, you get 2 bosses at the end of Act 3, and I'm like, ugh. Ugh. Throwing everything at you. Granted, how I found out was Danny Leva was like, want to see fucking Infinite? And basically showed off the Hellraiser Infinite that you can do. Which, for those wondering how that works, basically, there's a power you can get in the game called Hellraiser that basically says if you draw a card with Strike in its name, you play that card for free. Cool. Well, one of the cards that you can get that has Strike in the name is called Pommel Strike. It basically says do damage, draw 2 cards. Or you can upgrade it to do more damage and throw out 3 cards. Guess what, folks? Draw a card. Oh, hey, look, that's another strike. Or, hey, look, that's a pommel strike. And since if you run out of cards in your deck, your discard gets reshuffled into your deck. And if all of the cards that you discard are basically strike cards, indoor pommel strikes, guess what? It just fucking loops, man. It doesn't even matter if you're the fucking Cerberus boss being like, I'm intangible. I only take 1 damage. You basically just go, fuck you. Fuck you. You're going to die a slow, painful death then. Because you can't turn off the Hellraiser Strike Infinite once it gets going. You know, since I've been in the mood, we're going to do a thing. Where'd it go? There it is. Nope. That one. Hey, remember how they did a Star Fox 64 recomp? I'm gonna run through Star Fox 64. By the way, this will be the 3rd time I have played Star Fox 64 this week.
Good luck.
I've been in a mood, as you could tell, of like, I wish to play Star Fox. I wish to play a good Star Fox game, because I played Assault in a Me and Assault like to have words.
Get back here! Flippy, walk out! Bogey on your tail!
Whoa! Help me!
I figured I got it.
Thanks,
I got the wrong
boss.
one.
I thought
Also, I should... gonna put it on that. Then just go.
they had me.
We're entering Corneria City now. This is horrible. Everybody stay alert!
Ow.
You got an enemy on your tail! Use the brake!
Or I can somersault. Yeah. Guarantee certain things.
I'll take this one. Get the one behind you. Something's wrong with the G diffuser. Use the booster case. I guess I should be thankful. Do a barrel roll. pretty smooth flying, Fox. Try a somersault.
Enemy robot, dead ahead.
Let's
Oh, I
go.
missed the gold ring.
All range mode. Ah, so this is Star Fox. I'm going to crush you.
Enemy shield analyzed.
My Emperor, I failed you. We're heading out. All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
You're becoming more like your father.
I also love that like several people I follow have like, I'm doing a Star Fox Associations video because I can't swap. That's fine.
Impressive, Star Fox. Now watch out for it. Good luck.
Shut up, Pepper. Hello.
Good luck.
Hello.
I have been in the Star Fox mood. I wonder why. It could be any reason.
Could be any.
Yeah, I actually ran through all of Assault Monday night because one of the folks I follow, when they did their stream, when they were asked, they said that Star Fox Assault was the best Star Fox game because it innovated with its third-person shooter gameplay.
They said that it was the best Star Fox game.
Yes.
They've played 64, right?
Yes. It was a hot take, which I was like, I'm not
Oh,
going
it
to call
definitely was a hot take. It was an extremely hot take.
Look, we're all allowed to be wrong about our hot takes.
I mean, at least the hot take wasn't that Command was the best Star Fox game. Because I think that is pretty much uniform that everyone's like, yeah, no.
I actually ran through Assault Monday night after their stream because I was like, you know what? It's been long enough since we did Assault on stream in full, if I recall correctly. I was like,
Yeah, it's kind of a short game, so yeah, we probably did do it in full.
It's about 3 hours because I did it for retro. I did retro achievements for it as well, and it clocked it as like I think it was actually like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Somehow I feel like that game feels worse than the first time I played it.
I could see that.
Because when I played through it, I was like, oh god, I am on foot far longer than I am in any vehicle. Not just like...
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah,
went
literally any vehicle is the problem.
60% of the missions, which by the way, there's 10 missions, so that's 6 of the 10 missions, you're primarily on foot.
Yep.
But because of how long the on-foot missions are, it feels like it's like 70 to 80% of the game is you on foot.
Yeah, because the vehicle combat is very short.
Yep. Also, I loved one video I watched where it's like, oh yeah, Assault did it, and it's dogfighting gameplay. And I go, you mean the one time you get to fight anyone else in a dogfight at the end of a mission that is primarily you on foot in a fucking space station.
Uh-huh.
It's also the only time you fight anyone in a dogfight in that game.
Also, I love that you did that with Assault. And we're literally a little over a season away of being able to hit that.
I know.
Meaning it is going to be uber fresh on your brain.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, yeah, I sat there with Assault, and I'm like, oh god, here's all the reasons why that hot take of yours is wrong. Purely from the third-person combat perspective, because god, does the third-person combat in that game kind of suck.
Like, I like Assault, don't get me wrong. But I have to think that at best it ties with Zero. As far as my scaling of it goes.
Yeah.
At worst, it's slightly behind Zero. Because, for reference, 64 would be top for sure.
Yeah.
If you could yank all of the gyro controls, I could say Zero might take the top. But the gyro controls is what makes it worse.
I think the only thing I can say against Zero is it has the worst kind of level in any Star Fox game.
It's been so long since I've touched it, I don't remember.
The gyrocopter.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, that gyrocopter is worse than anything in any other Star Fox game. And I am pretty sure you have to use that gyrocopter at least 3 times.
I don't know. I don't know which is worse. That, or oddly enough, the Walker. The Walker form of the R-Wing. Just because they had to implement the freaking gyro on the gamepad.
Yeah.
That is the most unwieldy thing ever. Just let me control it with sticks.
Yeah.
It would be so much easier if that was the case.
Also, you probably didn't hear Thursday, but I went on a long talk about Star Fox Thursday because I was in a mood after doing Assault and doing 2 runs of 64 this week, because I did Vanilla 64 for retro achievements, and then I did Recomp 64. And boy, am I just staring at a new Star Fox game going, have you learned what Star Fox should be? Because y'all keep forgetting why people like 64 and don't like any other Star Fox game, because we keep forgetting the core of what 64 is and keep forgetting to build on that instead of just going, let's try something different. And I'm like, stop trying different things.
Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I think Zero could be my number 1 if you could yank the gyro out of it. Assault can't touch either of them. If it wasn't for the motion controls with Zero, there's no way that Assault could be close to them two. The problem is, it has to take the 3rd spot because there's not any other real good ones.
Yeah, it's original Star Fox, as I found out, because, by the way, I've also played original Star Fox to try to, like, get that beaten on retro achievements, because I've almost beaten everything that's available in retro achievements for Star Fox. Including 2, because apparently 2 took nothing. But you take way too much damage in original Star Fox. Like, per hit. Like, you are a glass cannon in that game. But, like, third-person shooter stuff can work in Star Fox as a break level like the Landmaster and the Blue Marine are. It cannot work as 60% of the game. And I actually thought of a way they could do third-person shooter levels that would feel good. Because you know what it doesn't need to be? in a big open map that is clearly a multiplayer map, and you're checking off a number of objectives, hoping for the best.
Yeah.
What it needs to be is,
Yeah.
hey, you know how Ratchet and Clank levels are basically linear levels with like a potential branching path or two?
Not linear, circular.
Circular. But like that level design with Doom 2016 gameplay design. Not like Fox needs to go rip a guy's head off. No, I just mean the hyper aggressive, you want health, you want shields, go fucking beat it out of your enemies. That.
I mean, that could work too, though. Just Fox running around ripping enemies in half.
Yeah. Like,
That actually could work too, especially with Assault's premise of the Aperoids, because they're essentially an infestation. So I could see that, just kill them all.
yeah. Because everything that Fox has with like Smash and all that actually would help. Your reflector lets you close the distance, and if you time it well, you can reflect shots back and damage enemies or just outright kill them. You've got a pistol to like take out enemies at range as you get close. You've got melee stuff. Charge a super to do Foxfire to just blow through people. Side B is a dodge. It's like, hey, look, here's everything to make Fox just aggressive. Because that's what the Star Fox team should be on foot, is just they go in, they wreck shit, and they get the fuck out in like under 5 minutes. They are not paid by the hour. A Star Fox level, regardless of what it is, should not be 20 minutes. It should be at minimum under 10.
Yeah, but it needs to be longer. It needs to have length to it. You can't beat the entire game in an hour and it'd be fine.
Hey, here's my counter argument to that. You know what people really like right now? Roguelikes. Guess what a run of a roguelike is? It's under a fucking hour.
Well, depending on the game.
Yeah. Like, Slay the Spire 2 did 5 million units of sales. 5 mil in like a week in change. A run of Slay the Spire is under 30 minutes. Guess what a Star Fox map looks like? That's basically a roguelike map in the looks. Just give players the option to like customize runs by, oh, I don't know, having different playable characters that have differences to them, because, you know, it's not like we don't have at the start 4 characters who could play a little bit differently at the go. And then maybe you can unlock more. Or you can add on modifiers, increase the difficulty, force yourself to go down one specific route instead of hop-scopping across routes. The answer's there, folks. Also, I've had WrestleMania built up for a while. Or pulled up for a while.
I mean, have you? Because I don't see anything.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, right. I was like, what were these extra windows? All right. The other windows we needed. Crystal Chronicles. Also, we are almost timely on this because apparently WrestleMania is next weekend.
Dashboard's updated.
Mm. All right, I should be set up.
Fine.
All right, I'll take the stream down, restart it. Be right back with Tales from the Cube at WrestleMania here in a second, folks.